Hello, welcome to the Chill and Chat podcast with your hosts with the most, Danny, who's not me, and Sean, who may be me. Say hello, Danny.
Hi, I'm the Danny.
Yes, you are the Danny. So today we're going to tell you how to make potions.
Ooh, potions. Very lovely, my friend.
Yes, we're going to make an elixir of immortality. What you'll need are 3 rat tails,
Some squash.
the left big toenail of a black man,
The hair of a bat.
and the pubic bone of a bonobo ape.
Why the pubic bone?
Because it is necessary for the elixir's properties to be fully brought out.
Oh, alright.
Now, gather your ingredients together,
Gathering.
mix them into a fine powder, reduce them down over a low simmering heat, and voila! You have created AIDS!
Oh, but I wanted to live forever.
Who wants to live forever? It's a Queen song, isn't it?
Yeah, that is.
How did I not know that? I'm sorry.
Who wants to live forever?
I do.
I wouldn't want to live forever because then most of my friends will be dead.
Well, yeah, but that's the whole point.
But then you can make new friends.
You can make new friends, you get to see generations, and you're just like, wow, this is kind of cool and also kind of sucky because I don't fit in with anyone anymore.
So you could be the doctor.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind being the doctor. Doctor Who is who we're referring to. All the Whovians who listen to us. If there's any Whovians out there, we love you.
Not as much as Dr. Seuss does, though.
Yeah, that's right. Dr. Seuss is amazing. Was amazing. He's dead.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Alright, so this may seem a little hastily put together, to say the least. Does it? I don't know.
Our podcast is always hastily put together because we have no structure other than at the end. But we're not going to talk about the end because that'd be foreshadowing.
But anyway, I figured because I'm a selfish asshole, I told Danny, hey, I'm leaving for Florida in not even a day.
Sean,
Do you want to do a podcast real quick?
and I said yes. But Sean, look at the shirt I'm wearing.
I'm proud to be an asshole. GetOffended.com.
We are both assholes, so it's fine. But yeah, I like doing podcasts because you're going to leave for Florida and leave me alone. I'll have to find someone else to do the podcast next week.
You can have Easton.
Weaston? I thought you said Beaston.
I thought you said yeast, like my infection. Oh my god, he's transforming into a hyena ghost. Are you okay? Do you need me to... Ow, he bit me, bastard! Ah, you freaking idiot. How could you?
Can't control me.
No blood pudding for you. Go back to your room. There he goes, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, now it's just the Sean cast. Let me tell you a little something, folks.
Oh, hey, Sean, what's up?
Oh, hey, Danny. I thought you told you to go to the room.
Wait. No, I just got here, dude.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so...
Wait, who is that I just passed?
It was Flambo.
Damn clones.
So while Dan's chasing down his clones, I might as well start a little something. Recently, during our Jungle Gems trip, which I believe was our last podcast, I had bought quite a few things, like some tea bags and a few other things. Danny was there to witness this.
Yeah.
I ended up buying a mortar and pestle because I like grinding up ingredients together for when I cook them.
Yeah. No, you're actually a really good cook, too, Sean.
I'm okay.
You always say that, but you're actually really freaking good.
Don't do this. We don't need this right now. We don't need this praise that I definitely do not deserve.
You deserve all the praise, you beastly boy.
Oh, I'm a beast boy. But,
Beast Boy's awesome.
he's cool. He's green. But I've been using my mortar and pestle mostly for eggshells and, like, rosemary and stuff like that. Which,
Wait, do you eat the eggshells?
you can eat eggshells. They're full of calcium. Well, they are, like, just calcium for you. It's good.
I remember when I broke my left arm, I drank a lot of milk and it healed faster.
Yeah. But, like, the thing with eggshells is they're pretty much just calcium.
I like calcium.
You can use them to feed your plants as well.
I'm a plant.
A lot of people are plants.
We do like the sun a lot.
Not really.
We need the vitamin D. Simply good sun.
You can just say vitamin D. That doesn't have to imply anything inherently sexual or otherwise indecent.
What are you talking about, bud?
Oh, a lot of people like to say vitamin D for vitamin ding dang.
I was gonna say vitamin D nuts. Ha! Got him. That meme's been dead for years, and I apologize.
That's worse than Bofa.
What's Bofa?
Bofa D's nuts.
I actually didn't expect that one.
You really didn't?
No.
Oh boy. Oh, can I tell you something really weird that had happened? Like,
Sean,
this is a while ago, but it was
Sean,
really
weirdness is what I expect from you. So, go on.
Well, one morning I was walking the bike path as I usually do, just having a fun time, okay?
Were you in your sandals?
Yes, I was in my sandals.
Yay.
But I'm almost always in my sandals unless I'm going
At
out for
work.
like a fancier dinner or at work. So I had happened upon a somewhat raggedy looking individual. I mean, you happen upon a lot of individuals on the bike path because people like to use it.
Yes.
And not like to sing my own praises or anything like that. But I happened upon this individual who quickly approached me, and it seems a lot of people like to approach me for whatever reason, whether it's just to chat or just say a brief hello. I mean, or
You're
just
very approachable.
either that or it's just the convenience of the bike path. It's very easy for people to go one way and the other.
Yeah.
So this raggedy looking individual had approached me and started talking about the wonders of childbirth and sexual reproduction.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was a very odd situation for me to be in. And so this woman was like, "Hey, kids are terrible. They'll ruin your..." I know I'm giving her that voice. That's not what she sounded like, but I think it's funny for this.
A woman sounds like, "Hey, kids are terrible."
I just think it's appropriate for this subject matter. She's like, "Kids are terrible. They'll ruin your life, but I love the little bastards. They drive me up a wall, but I love them. Don't ever have kids, but even if you do, you'll love them." And I was like, okay, that's whatever. And, like, we keep having conversations about that. Mm-hmm. Stuff about lovers who treat her poorly, but are very great in bed. Things like that.
Ooh. That's not a healthy relationship.
Not at all.
That's really bad. What the heck, bro?
So I'm about to wish her, a merry day and be on my own merry way myself, when she looks me dead in the eyes, points at me and says, "Remember this. A used condom's better than a loosed condom." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And then I just laughed. It's disgusting. It haunts me to this day.
What the butt?
What do you mean, what the butt?
That's hilarious. A used condom better than a loosed condom.
It's disgusting. I mean, I guess if it's like your own, it's still gross.
That's disgusting, though. You don't use used condoms because they were already used.
It's a used condom, not a used car. It's
Yeah.
much more disgusting.
Or a used bicycle or anything else other than the condom.
What about a used spoon?
Unless it was already used by you that day, ew.
Used underwear.
No.
Used dirt.
Well, everyone uses dirt, like, reuses dirt, like, to plant flowers and such. So, yeah, used dirt's good.
Use your dirt every day. It'll make you feel quite gay.
Yeah. I mean, dirt's good. Good for the skin.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've noticed, like, a lot more kids don't, like, try to eat dirt anymore. And it's just like, eat dirt, then you won't get sick as much.
Oh, yeah.
Get them germs in you as soon as possible. And then you won't get sick as much when you get older. My mom deals with that with these two, I believe it's the twins. And it's like, they are always sick. They don't have, like, regular food that kids have. They have, like, gluten-free stuff. They have, like, they drink bottled water, not out of the tap. Like, I'm just like, I drank from the hose a lot when I was a kid. And the hose is it's a good drinking water from the hose.
I'm not gonna lie, I did a little bit of that myself. Now, what started this whole gluten-free nonsense? I have no clue.
Dude, I don't understand it. I know there are people who are allergic to gluten.
Yes.
But, like...
That started recently, though.
Yeah.
Or at least it's been reported recently.
Yeah, and I don't understand why. I think it's just the world telling us what we should and shouldn't eat. And I am not for that. I will eat gluten and chocolate and freaking drink pop, but only when I go to the movies or in my mixed drinks because drinking pop is actually legitimately bad for you.
It is. Don't do it unless you want a hole in your tummy.
But I do like the mixed drinks, like the Jack and Coke, Dr. Pepper and Fireball. Oh, Dr. Pepper and Fireball. Again, unless... Okay, so... First off, I want to say this. If you are underage, do not drink unless you're in the presence of an adult. And if you are drinking, just drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive.
Do not accept drinks from strangers, for that is the ninja way.
Yeah. But I like my mixed drinks. But
As do I.
other than that, I don't drink much pop. I drink more tea.
I like my lemon juice and water, my lemon juice and oolong tea, my lemon juice and mint tea.
Alola?
Alola?
Or aloe. Aloe drink.
Ah, yes, my lemon juice and aloe drink. Let's just say I put lemon juice in a lot of things that I drink. Actually, aloe I shouldn't be drinking as much because it has quite a bit of sugar in it.
It does.
And with my pseudo-keto friendly diet, I really can't be doing that so much.
Yeah. Like, I'm not on, like, diet or anything. Like, I eat healthy. It's, like, for, like, my lunches, since I've stopped eating chips a lot, actually at all, like, it's rare when I actually have chips anymore. I replace chips with crackers, those mini club crackers. And then I have peanut butter and peach jam. That stuff is good. Instead of, like, I don't know, like an unhealthy thing, I have mandarin oranges or trail mix, and then I will have a chewy bar.
It goes...
No, not that kind of chewy, buddy. Not that kind of chewy, son.
You chew off Chewbacca's leg and make it into a bar.
No!
It's hairy.
No!
You're eating Wookiee fur.
Hairy, but delicious. A little tough, but ain't bad. But no, chewy bars are really good. They're better for you than, like, those Hostess cakes, which I'm not gonna say you shouldn't have those every once in a while because they're flipping good.
I'm gonna say it, baby.
Yeah, but you eat very healthy, and I like that about you.
I'm extremely strict on my diet. Yeah.
I'm not strict on, like, my diet. It's just I'm also a very small person. I kind of like to keep it that way.
Mm-hmm. I get that.
Eat better now so problems don't arise later on in your life.
Although my more protein-intensive diet has definitely caused me to gain some weight. Which is, like... It's one of those things that I'm okay with, but at the same time, I always wanted to be about 165 pounds throughout the rest of my life.
Yeah.
But if you're eating only meat, and, protein-intensive plants, like... Well, I was about to say mushrooms, but mushrooms are not a plant. I swear if my dad's listening to this, he's going to go nuts.
Your dad probably doesn't listen to our podcast.
I don't know.
Your sister might.
Oh, speaking of, and this is something we need to work on a little bit too, but I told my little sister, just watch the podcast. It's kind of cool. And she was like, okay. And the third time I brought it up, she said, you've been mentioning your podcast, but you don't say where to find your podcast.
Oh, it's on Podbean.
Yes.
It's on Podbean. Our podcast is on Podbean. It is obviously titled the Chill and Chat Podcast. So
Yes.
When you go on www.podbean.com, just search for the Chill and Chat. Search for Chill and Chat Podcast. Sorry, I bumped the table. Search for Chill and Chat Podcast, and you will find us. So yeah, let your sister know about that. And anytime I post like the podcast to social medias in the future, I'm gonna say go to www.podbean.com and search for the Chill and Chat Podcast.
I thought you provided a link whenever you tweeted it too.
I
fact,
do.
You've been very good about tweeting out our podcast.
Yep, I usually tweet it like the day it gets posted, which is always Saturdays at noon. I'm just gonna say Ohio time. I can't remember if that's Eastern.
It's Eastern.
Yeah, Eastern
I believe
Standard
Eastern
Time.
Standard.
Yeah. So noon Saturdays is when it gets posted. But yeah, podbean.com. Search for the Chill and Chat podcast. Now that that's out of the way, so
Yes.
dank memes, bro.
Oh God, let's not get into the dankest memes unless we're getting into very good ones.
Yeah, I always like the Kermit the Frog sipping the tea. That's none of my business one.
That is none of my business.
That is none of my business.
You know, remember when Kermit the Frog took a baseball bat and smacked Miss Piggy really hard with it, and she transformed into a xenomorph?
What?
Yeah, yeah. She spat acid in his face, and he went, "Ah! Ah!"
He went.
Yeah, he did that. His arms flailing.
And she went, "Nice try, frog." Then she turned back to normal and then went on a killing spree, killing all the other Muppets. And
It's a Muppet Day.
Bah!
Muppets hooray!
bah, bah, bah.
You sound like you're firing your laser, Danny.
I'm a firing my laser. Bah!
God, I remember when you introduced me to the laser collection.
How about in the laser collection, they have the taser collection where they just tase people.
Don't tase me, bro.
Yeah, I tased Danny real good right there, baby.
Oh yeah.
Oh, baby, yes.
You like that a little too much, buddy.
I like high energy action, you know. That high voltage action is what
Taser
I'm
to the
here-
nips.
Oh, baby.
Okay, yeah, no more tasers for Sean. So, besides,
Yeah, you just tased me, bro. How do you feel about that?
I feel pretty dang good, but pretty awkward because you liked it too much.
Some people are into being tased. Actually, I think that's very admirable. Not liking being tased, just people who decide to volunteer themselves for police trainees.
Oh yeah, that's actually really cool. Johnny Knoxville actually did that
I kind of want to do that.
before the show Jackass. Johnny Knoxville was I believe he tested police weapons on himself just to make sure they worked, and they do.
I would like to be a test subject for that. I know I've gone on record to say I don't like the police very much, but I think that would be at least somewhat helpful of me to help out with that.
I still want you to tell that story to my parents because I haven't even told them that you've been to the jails before.
I mean, it's on the podcast if they really want to hear it.
They probably haven't even listened to the podcast.
Okay. I feel really bad about it. I'm going to say it right now. I was not a fan that Matt had to bring that up.
I know. When he brought it up, I'm like, oh no.
But
But
I can't just leave it out there to be like, oh, okay, someone went to jail. Who was it?
yeah. So, but Sean's a really good person. It was just
I'm not a good person.
Sean's a decent person.
I'm definitely neutral on the spectrum.
Sean's a neutral person, but
Not chaotic neutral, just like a true neutral.
yeah. But it's like that
Maybe
was
neutral
just
good.
yeah, neutral good. But that was just a mistake he made in his life. Me, I have never had like a bad run-in with the police. Wait, nope. One time. So this one time.
This one time at band camp, I saw a police officer, and I said, hey, and he said, wow, and smacked me with his nightclub.
Anyway, so this one time, when I was a stalker at at the place I work, lo-fi music.
Lo-fi music. That's a good way to cover it up, Danny. It's a very good way to cover it up.
No,
Even though you already said it.
No,
Oh,
when I was a stalker at Lowe's, they, we get there really early, and because we have to wait for the manager to unlock the door for us. So I get there, I pull in, and no more because I pull in, and then a coworker pulls in, and then this cop pulls in like 5 minutes or later. No, not even 5 minutes later, like a minute after I stop. Mm-hmm. So he comes up, knocks on my window.
Which I hate
so
much.
And I rolled down my window because it spooked me at first. I'm like, oh. So I rolled down my window and he said, what are you doing here at this time? I said, I work here. Me and the guy over there are morning suckers. And he's like, oh, can I see your driver's license? I'm like, okay, sure, here. And so he takes my information. I'm just like, all right. And the whole time he's talking to me, he's like flashing his light in my car. I'm just like very confused, but I'm like, okay, whatever. Just being calm because I've never had a run in with the police before. And so he comes back, gives me my license, and he's like, all right, sorry, there's been a lot of robberies and stuff in this area. You know, I'm just trying to make sure you're not, trying to rob this place. I'm like, no, I just work here. And my coworker gets out of his car and starts walking up to the door. And my coworker is like an older guy, like you could tell his age, gray hair and such.
It's me, the older man who works with Danny.
No, that's just Sean doing a voice.
What does he sound like? Does he sound like that?
No, he sounds like a rough, tough, like old school guy.
Kind of like this.
Actually, kind of close to that. But yeah, and the officer was like, "Do you work here too?" And my coworker's like,
yes.
I wouldn't be here if I didn't.
I wouldn't be here if I didn't, baby.
And he's like, all right, you guys are good.
He whips out his penis in front of the officer, and the officer's like, whoa, Nelly, we got a 401 right in front of me. Old tough man whipping out his long penis.
Yeah, but I was just like, at first I thought nothing of it, but then I thought more. I'm like, did he age profile me?
Yeah, if you are younger, you're most likely to be pulled over for that kind of nonsense.
And I'm just like, but I've never done anything for like the police to even like get me. Like I've had one parking ticket, and that was at college, and it was only $20.
Yeah,
that's it. It's like I was just like, oh, this happened, and I had like nothing against the police. It's just I was just very shocked. I'm like, he ageist me.
Well, it makes sense, though. If you think about it, the younger people are going to be more physically active and more inclined to do things that are less than reputable.
Yeah, but he probably ran my record, saw there was nothing, and was just like, oh shit, this guy's a freaking pleb.
He do no crime. I let him go this time.
Yeah. I don't do crime.
What'd the police officer sound like, Danny?
Kind of like this, traditional police officer.
Traditional police officer Johnson at your service. How can I Johnson your Johnson? At Johnson & Johnson.
Johnson & Johnson, that's right, Johnson.
Johnson & Johnson at Johnson Farms, Johnsoning your Johnson every Johnson.
Johnson, this here's Johnson.
Johnson, touch my Johnson.
Johnson, we all touch each other. Johnson's fine. Johnson here at Johnson Johnson Police Johnson Force Johnson.
Johnson's on the Johnson's Johnson. Johnson. Thought I had a stroke there for a second. A stroke of good luck.
A stroke of good luck is always a good time. I'm just happy that I only have to work 5 hours tomorrow.
Yeah, that sounds pretty epic.
It will be, because then I can go home and eat lunch there. I can make mac and cheese. Oh, I love mac and cheese.
Oh,
love mac and cheese.
Danny.
Yes.
Have you taken your parents to Stone Ground yet?
I have not yet.
So we happened upon this lovely sandwich shop. Yes, the keto guy who eats at a sandwich shop. I go there on my off days.
On his cheat days.
Yes, on Fridays usually. And
Friday's cheat day.
They make absolutely wonderful sandwiches. They're in downtown Piqua next to the library. We're just going to go ahead and say where we are.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, pretty much like downtown Piqua next to the library. Really good place. Hashtag not spawn. Although I wish, that'd be awesome.
It's so cool. And the folks that work there are very nice as well. Of course, most people are going to be, but it just
like when
it's nice.
It was like a couple days after they opened, we went in there, and I gotta say, it was pretty cool because you can either like choose like one of their sandwiches off their menu or customize your own one, which I freaking love because it's kind of like Subway. It is a little pricey, but it's so worth it.
I was about to say, it's only $10, before tips and anything like that.
Yeah.
Plus,
it comes with a pickle.
Yes, the pickle spear is the best part.
Pickle spears!
You make your own sandwich made from every single damn piece of whatever ingredient you want on there.
Meat.
And that's the pickle spear that's really the best part.
Oh, baby, I was a cucumber.
Is that a
But now I am a pickle.
That's not a Weird Al song.
No, it's a Britney Spears.
Oh.
it was "Oh baby, baby," you know, parody of her. You said pickle spear, so I thought the pickle spear needed a song. So it's "Pickle Baby" one more time.
I like her Toxic song a lot.
Toxic's
Your
awesome.
toxic touch keeps me under. I don't know how it goes exactly, but I love it.
Your toxic love never know right. Britney Spears is actually really good.
That song's epic.
That song is epic. I love the instrumental. That song. It's when the record slows down because your battery died.
It's when the record slows down because a big old giant man's looking at it saying, "What the hell's going on here?" And he touches it wrong.
I don't want to listen to Britney Spears. I want to listen to
Stitney Beers.
No, NSYNC.
And I want it their way.
It's not in sync. It's Backstreet. It's Butt Street Boys.
Back streets back. All right. All
That song's
right.
epic too.
Oh my God, we're back again.
NSYNC did the It's tearing me apart when I'm with you, but when we are apart, I feel it too. And no matter what I do, I feel the same with or without you. That's the song they do.
Bye, bye, bye. Don't really want to make it tough. I just want to tell you that I've had enough.
Oh God, we're not going to get like copywritten for any of this, are we?
I assume not, because we're just being goofs and singing it.
I sure hope not.
Unless
God.
I feel like unless we have the actual song in it,
we did
we'll
not
be
do
fine.
those songs. We did not do those songs.
those
aren't
those
ours.
are Britney Spears, NSYNC,
Boy.
and Backstreets, and we do not own those songs. Those are owned by those respective artists. We do this because copyright rules are kind of been weird lately, but luckily this isn't getting posted to YouTube. This is just on the Podbean. www.podbean.com. Search for the Chill Chat Podcast. Anyway.
Thank you very much, Danny, for that other plug that we've been desperately needing. I very much appreciate it. I actually do. I know it sounds like a joke, but I really do.
Alright. Oh man. But this, we have fun here. A lot of times we do sing songs in our normal life. This is what the Chill Chat Podcast is, though. It's just our normal lives just being recorded.
The chill and chat, more like the spry and sing.
What?
Spry and sing, because you're a spry young lad, and I'm a spry young fad.
And we sing.
Yes. We sing about the Lord Jesus.
Who?
The Lord Jesus.
Jesus.
I love my Lord Jesus. Everybody wants to throw him under the bus. I don't know why they do that to my Savior.
Don't know.
I love my Lord Jesus. Everybody's listening, gonna throw a big fuss.
Because religion is very respected and wide spectrum, and some people aren't religious
Daddy!
like me.
Danny, let's make our own, religious band. Let's make our own Christian rock band.
What are we going to call it? Jesus and the Disciples?
We're gonna be called Two Holes in Each Hand.
Oh God, we're being invaded by the Russians.
How dare you? Wow.
I do have a face for radio.
That's very, very
There's a
untrue,
voice
Danny.
for 1920s TV.
And that's right, everybody.
Let me tell you.
Let me tell you
Did I
about...
not go far back enough in time? I meant before TV had audio.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Well,
they had to do that for a while. Was they had to have someone play the piano or something off to the side. That was 1920s, wasn't it?
I don't know. I just guessed a random year. But I thought it was far back enough.
It was about 1920s, actually. You're really correct. It was more towards the end of the 20s when
Prohibition and flappers and stuff.
when movies started having actual audio in it, I believe. But yeah, it was about 1910s to the 20s when they still did the piano
I
thingy.
thought you were going to do the Mario World theme where it goes.
That's pretty accurate, then.
Yeah. Good job, Easton. I cheers you with this bottled
Coke.
liquid
Rum.
with this straight fucking water.
You do like your heterosexual water, Danny.
It's a quote from Mr. Jacksepticeye.
Mr. Jacksepticeye has a septic eye.
Mr. Jacksepticeye, he's so fly. If he can't do it, I would cry.
He can't.
Easton, how dare you? Easton probably not even here because we got the phone. If you couldn't tell, the audio quality might actually be a lot better because we got the phone in a kind of soundproofing area. So
It's something I fixed up together really quickly. It doesn't take any effort at all, and it's probably going to sound maybe minimally better at best.
I'm smart.
Easton is smart.
No, that's not what I was saying.
Oh, Easton. Oh.
Yeah, this is your coworker's computer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Easton's really good with computers. He is a freaking
Flipping wizard.
genius,
To say the least.
Yeah, which I should have the money. Not next week's paycheck, but the paycheck after that, Easton.
I'll have to wait about a month or so more, but
Till August, probably.
I don't know.
Eh,
It should be soon though.
That's good.
Like July, I think I should be good.
Next month is July.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So
a month or
roughly like end of July or something.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's fine. That's probably when I'll have my cut. Oh yeah, Easton's helping me build a computer, and it's gonna be freaking awesome.
But yeah, after rent, electric, and all that, I'll have about $1,000 to spare.
Okay.
But I still need to get the dresser and shelves first, so I've really got about 600 saved up. For
Okay,
the computer.
that's fine. I can wait. I can wait a little longer because then I'll have a good amount of money for a good monitor too.
Yeah.
Because you already gave me a freaking mouse. Thank you for that, by the way.
You still need a decent computer, though.
I mean, yeah, a decent computer.
I mean, not a...
Er,
not...
Keyboard.
Yeah, keyboard.
Keyboard. It's alright.
I
But
wonder
yeah,
how well that picked up.
I don't know. It might have, but we'll see. I'll listen to it later. Excuse me. But yeah. So if that didn't pick up, we'll just start right now. Hey everyone. Have
We'll
you guys
start
heard?
the whole podcast all over again?
No.
Welcome to the Chill and Chat podcast,
No,
hosted by
John.
me,
And suicide.
Suicide!
Peter Griffin.
Yeah. But anyways, so
Sponsored by...
Family Guy.
Murder.
sponsored by murder.
A murder of crows. They all got smart enough to sponsor us.
Nevermore.
Them damn Jays.
Those are the people that walk across the street improperly.
I'm Danny.
Are you saying you're a jaywalker, Danny?
Yeah. I
Okay.
jaywalk a lot.
A lot of people do. You're not
Arrest
alone.
me if you want to. You'll never catch me alive. Because
It's-
I'll be dead
It's
in
one
like
of those things.
80 years.
You'll be dead in like 112.
I'm not going to live that long.
You don't know that.
I'm not even going to live 80 years. What am I saying?
Medicine and personal health habits may increase to a point where people can live to be 150 easily.
My great-grandmother lived to be 94.
My great-grandmother lived to be 109.
Nice.
I don't want to live that long.
Oh, I wouldn't. Most of my friends and stuff would be probably dead.
If I'm 105, I want to be one of those like energetic old men.
Hey, you're still running. Still running. Still running for the hill.
I remember back in the old country.
The old country's a bunch of boo hockey.
You better shut your goddamn mouth.
Hey, you better shut your face.
I swear to Christ, I will pop you across the forehead if you don't
I'll
quiet.
bap you across the freaking big old flapping nose you
No,
have.
no, please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't. Christ, dude.
Weaston, you want our audio to be horrible, don't you? You want our listeners to go deaf? Like, seriously? Easton almost...
I wish to cause as much problem as I can.
I told you. Only heroes help helpers.
Easton almost blasted canned air into like the phone, and
It'd have ruined all of your hearing.
it would have been super bad for your hearing. You would have died.
I don't know if you would have died. You just may want to get your ears checked out if that were to have happened.
Yay!
Anyways, so
How many weird dreams do you have, Danny?
at least once, one a night every like 4 nights.
Okay, that's pretty standard, I guess.
I get the weirdest dreams, especially excuse me, especially if I like take a little bit of
If you take what, Danny?
take a little bit of medicine beforehand.
Sweet medicine.
Thank you for oh my god, my stutter is bad today.
What kind of medicine do you take, Danny?
Sometimes I take this stuff called L-thymine for my anxiety.
Okay.
And it just gives me the weirdest dreams.
Like what kind of weird dreams?
Like sometimes, especially after like D&D, I'll have a dream where we're our characters and stuff like that, but we are still using the paper and notes and dice to do our attacks. Even the people we're battling are doing that, and it confuses the flip out of me every flippin' time.
So we're just like throwing dice at goblins and stuff while we're dressed up as our characters.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Percival the Sleuth, and I throw a D4 at you to put you to sleep too. I also a D20.
Yeah, pretty much. Like it's weird. And then there was like one dream I had where me and some friends, we were like exploring this castle or whatever, and this one like rich girl was like obsessed with me, and decided, hey, I'm just gonna make you all miserable until Danny, dates me or whatever. And it was weird as flip because I didn't recognize any of the people in the dream, and it ended up being like towards the end, after I, for some reason, for most of my part in that dream, I was like in my underwear, and it took me a while to actually get my clothes back. And so towards the end, after I got my clothes, we all like opened this door because the girl was like, fine, you win. And we open this door and there's a big old feast, and my friends start eating, and then all of a sudden they start going into slow motion and freeze up. And I'm like, what'd you do? She's like, oh, nothing. And then I woke up, and I'm like, that would be an awesome movie.
You know what that means, Danny? What that dream means?
What does it mean?
It means that there's someone nearby who wants to take all of your beautiful Jewish face, okay?
I'm not Jewish.
Your Jewish Native American face. Someone wants to take that, put it in a potion, and then feed it to you.
Okay, but I like my face.
That way you can be immortal.
But I don't want to be immortal. That would be horrible. then all of you would be dead, and then I'd be sad.
It's okay, Danny. I'm going to be turned into a tree when I die.
I'm gonna be turned into a tree?
Yes, turned into a tree.
You said turn into a tree.
I said I'm going to be turned into a tree.
I'm going to be turned into a tree.
Oh my lord. Can we just get this...
Cthulhu.
Can we get this out of the way? Easton is partially deaf.
Yeah, but
That's
you
okay,
also
right?
don't enunciate that well.
Yes, I am very quiet sometimes.
I am deaf on my left.
Yeah, shall we mention the Diet Kaiju?
I said Dai Kaiju, which are just
Diet
really
Kaiju.
big kaiju.
Diet Kaiju is a good drink, and you will enjoy it.
That's what I don't get.
Either that, or it's an off-brand kaiju with a lot less carbs.
Yeah, it does have a lot less carbs, but it's still really good.
But that's what I
But
don't
it's
get.
still a kaiju.
Yeah, still Kaiju.
It's like, how is a T heard when I don't even enunciate a T? But this time around, when I say turned into a tree, you hear turn a tree.
Because Easton is Easton, and we love him. And also, I do love you,
That's
dude.
a regrettable choice.
Why? You're like a
Regrettable.
brother to me, dude.
Exactly, that's a regrettable choice.
I regret nothing except my own life.
Oh, come now, Danny.
Okay.
That's pish posh.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, you're
Your
right.
life wasn't your choice.
Fair enough. I didn't choose to be bored. I was just here. Hello. Hello, mommy. Hello, daddy. I am proud to meet you face to face.
Are you?
I mean, when
that
I was
what happened?
born, I had a broken nose, so
You came out. Okay.
Yeah, when he was born, he was so ugly, the doctor reflexively punched him in the face.
Oh, ugly baby! Get out of here!
instead of slap my ass, he punched my face.
That's
Yeah.
terrible.
Then they had to fix the nose, and if you look at me dead on, it's crooked.
That's okay. The doctor
Almost
picked me
as
up.
crooked as his personality.
You damn right, Easton.
Did you ever have the doctor pick you up when you were a child by the leg, and he was getting ready to smack you, and then you just let out a big fart in his face, and he was like, "Oh!" and dropped you instinctively.
Well, this baby's alive, but now he's dead.
And that's why I have a soft spot
This
on my head
baby
still.
is alive, but now dead. Okay. Current tense, stating that he is alive, but then corrected in the same statement to be dead.
It's an undead baby.
You're an undead baby.
Yeah.
He is an undead.
Yeah, baby.
Damn.
Straight.
Yeah. Also, Sean, I would love, like, at someday we take, like, some of the best, like, quotes and stuff and make t-shirts out of them. Like, turn into a tree.
Turn into a tree.
Turn in, like...
You'll turn into a tree.
Easton!
What?
Oh, it feels great, doesn't it?
Easton tickled my foot with air.
He's an airbender.
That's not possible, Danny.
Here, Danny, I'll tickle your foot with my foot, baby.
Please don't.
baby.
I do not want to play footsie with you, Sean.
That does feel kind of pleasant after a while. However, doesn't, like, exposure for a very long time actually damage your
Please?
skin a little? No. You were telling me a little bit about this not too terribly long ago, because the air in those cans normally comes out a little chillier.
I have no idea what's happening.
Yeah. But that's only if you do high exposure for
High.
extended amounts of time.
420.
And also it's bad to inhale because it's not actually air.
Yeah, it's not air, and I don't know who would inhale it, but I remember watching this documentary where some lady would inhale freaking Febreze and stuff, and I'm just like, what the flip, you know? And it was weird. I'm like, how do you even start doing that? Like, do you just like, oh,
My
I wonder.
question is, how did someone grow an addiction to drinking gasoline?
Dude,
They wanted to go faster than a car.
Dude, what the flip? That I remember that video. It's weird. And it's like, why would you even drink gasoline? What, like the smell, I guess, is like kind of good for some people, but why would you drink it?
I like
Because-
the smell of gasoline, but drinking it just sounds repulsive.
They
I
tried.
mean, literally what gasoline is processed, decomposed organic material.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Like,
great.
it's weird. It's like, some people, man. But
They tried sticking it up their butt at the gas station, and it didn't work quite well, so they drank it to see if it would fuel them that way, and it worked a little more.
No.
I don't think that's how it
that's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
There's a video called 2 in the AM PM, made by the same guy who made
Regular Show.
Yeah, J.G. Quintel. And there's a scene in it where this guy's bending over in front of a car at the gas pump, and the car is about to shove the pump right
into his
ass.
butt. Yeah,
Which
is it's
very
very
funny.
interesting.
It is very, very funny to say the least.
Yeah. Water, straight flipping water.
Why do you keep bringing up its heterosexuality?
Because it's a Jacksepticeye quote.
Yeah, but why is Jacksepticeye so
Curvy.
fascinated?
fucking water.
Instead of like
Curvy water.
instead of like SFW for safe for work, he says SFW straight fucking water.
Okay.
It
Whatever.
makes sense.
Freaking cisgendered water.
Yeah, I know, right? You freaking.
Substandard.
Apologize to it right now.
I'm not sorry.
Pick it up or else I'll shank you in the booty.
It's up.
Okay, good. Now apologize to it.
I'm
Danny,
sorry.
before you do,
Good.
can I?
Wait, that wasn't up. There's up on the DVD shelf.
Yeah, that movie made me not cry, actually.
That movie made me cry. So did Toy Story 4. Toy Story 4 really did make me cry.
I do like the intro and Up and how depressing it is, but it never made me cry.
Really?
Really.
Really?
I don't cry for too many movies, oddly enough.
I do, but movies are like a big part of my life, so, you know.
What was it? I might have cried during Homecoming, and I might have also cried during Spider-Verse.
Oh, yeah. Spider-Verse is awesome, though.
But other than that, I can't really remember a movie recently anyway that I've cried during.
Yeah.
I cried during Mob Psycho again, though.
Mob Psycho is amazing,
It
though.
is. Again, plug in Mob Psycho. It's
Speaking of
the
which,
best.
did you see the end of Shield?
I did not. I've been super busy with work and life. I will watch that probably tomorrow because I only get to work 5 hours tomorrow because I got, I worked a lot yesterday.
Wait, it's the last episode of Shield Hero?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Shield Hero
There
is.
might be a season 2. They left it ambiguous on the anime, but so far, this is all we're getting.
Yeah,
Well, how about that? So now I have to finish that and Mob Psycho.
yeah, and then you can watch more Letterkenny.
I could,
Or
actually.
you could save your brain cells.
Letterkenny's good. It's funny.
It's a live action, somewhat more stupid King of the Hill. That's Canadian.
I like Canadians. Canadians are cool. Like Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds walked up to me one day. In a dream, anyway. I had a dream with Ryan Reynolds in it.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Was he Pikachu?
No. And he wasn't Deadpool either. He was just regular Ryan Reynolds. Although, for some reason, he didn't have pants on. He turned around and mooned me and laughed and ran away.
Sean, why does that not surprise me in the slightest that Ryan Reynolds did that
Ryan Reynolds.
in your dream? In your dream.
I had another dream just this morning, actually.
Well, Sean, you got to follow them dreams. You got to meet Ryan Reynolds and make him moon you.
You're going to make me follow this dream that I'm about to tell, too?
Oh, what's this dream?
So, essentially, what had happened was there's this barista that I know.
Yeah.
And she was in Dancing with the Stars for whatever reason. And that was, okay, that's pretty standard.
Yeah.
Actually, that's less than standard for me. That's kind of like, oh, that's kind of new, but not really weird.
Right.
It's just the rest of what had happened that was weird. The world was on fire.
Don't worry, I'm not scared.
There were monsters everywhere just having a party.
I'll save all of Hyrule.
There was a chimp, like, swinging a chain. Godzilla was making it rain.
Godzilla.
And not like raindrops. He was actually throwing money at the chimp, swinging the chain. It was really funny.
So Godzilla was basically paying this chimp to throw the swing and the chain because the chimp was a stripper.
And I know this is going to rhyme, and it's going to be like, oh, of course it's going to rhyme. That's very convenient. Maybe it wasn't a dream at all. But I swear, after Godzilla made it rain, an elephant fell down because it suffered a sprain in its ankle.
Sean,
And it howled out in pain.
I want a psychiatrist to just go into that head of yours
No, you don't.
to figure out what the flip makes you think of this stuff.
No, you don't.
Except the psychiatrist doesn't want to go in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one wants to go in there. Not even my Lord and Savior, Jesus
Cthulhu.
Jesus Cthulhu.
Cthulhu!
Could you imagine how most people think of Jesus, where he's just like, oh, he's this beautiful white man with a beard, but he's just like, he's still the same Jesus, except he has a Cthulhu face?
I like Cthulhu faces.
And tentacle arms.
What do you think he does with those tentacle arms?
Japanese schoolgirls.
I was gonna say eat food, but okay, Japanese schoolgirls works too.
I was gonna
You
say-
act like he does.
I was gonna
He
say-
does Japanese schoolgirls.
I was gonna say climb trees and make like a little
No.
noise.
Just
He puts his little tentacles together and smacks them like wet noodles.
speaking of getting smacked, so today at work, I was coming into the building from our little bullpen area with the freaking forklift,
Well, that
and
sounds like it's a long shot.
and
Give him a minute.
and because from the bullpen into the building, there are these like vinyl flappy things that I guess like protect it or something, like prevent people from going in and out, but they just like flap up and down. One freaking whacked me in the face.
Oh, you've ever had that happen before?
Yeah, I have, but it's like once hit me in the ear before, which that really hurt. But this time it went from my nose to my cheek, and it freaking hurts.
Wow, Danny. Do you need me to kiss it to make it better?
Please don't.
I thought you were about to say please do. I was very prepared to kiss you on the face.
I mean, you have before, but I am not ready for a kiss right now. So if you wouldn't mind, don't do it.
Danny, if you keep this up, I'm going to chop off your human horn.
Not my human horn.
Yes, your human horn. You've seen
Not-
that Futurama episode.
Not the human horn.
I'll use it as an aphrodisiac.
Please don't. I thought you were gonna eat it.
No, you don't eat it. You grind it up into a fine powder, and you sprinkle it on someone's shoulders, and then they get really horny.
Horny.
It's the human horn.
The human horn.
Have you seen that Futurama episode?
Yes, I love that episode. I love Futurama in general. Like, I remember when Fry lost his nose.
That was the human horn episode.
I know.
Icy wiener. Ah, crud.
Icy wiener. Oh, crud.
Icy wiener.
ICDC.
I see dead people.
I see dead people.
How many dead people do you see in a week? Danny and or Easton. Both of you.
7.
Okay.
Easton?
How many fingers am I holding up?
None.
Maybe you're not holding them up for a reason.
Exactly.
Easton doesn't see dead people, which is fine. I actually...
I don't like to dig up graves, thank you very much.
Okay, but grave digging can be fun if it's appropriate and
Not
you get
can
permission from the police.
Not
because
can be.
sometimes you gotta have a sacrifice or you gotta make a Frankenstein every once in a while. Do normal people not do this? I do this all the time.
Danny, it's not that it
Why
can
do
be
you
fun.
think I never
It is
visit your
fun.
basement?
Hey, you leave the basement out of this. She is a nice lady.
She is a nice lady.
Yeah.
The basement
that's
is a
what
nice
you said
lady.
about the closet.
Look, I came out of the closet, so hush your buns, okay?
And Danny's still coming in the closet.
Oh yeah. That's
No,
disgusting.
I'm a straight white male.
Drinking straight
The
water.
standard white men.
But I love all of my friends who are LGBT and more. If they are a biplane, they want to be a biplane. Hell, let them be a flipping biplane.
That's the
Why
Bed
not
Bath
a
and
triplane?
Why not a quadplane?
They're always trying to get attention from people.
Always trying to get attention.
They're in the Bed Bath and Beyond, the Bed Bath and Beyond section with the Beyond.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
like the remote from Click.
Yeah, it was
God.
the Beyond section.
God, that movie is terrible.
Could be
But
worse.
it's hilarious.
Actually, yeah. In fact, when you were watching Idiocracy the one time I came here, I was just like, what? Easton likes this movie?
Yeah.
And it really did surprise me. I'm just like, I didn't know you like this kind of stuff. But then again, you are Easton, so I should always expect the unexpected.
You should expect not to expect anything of me because whatever you expect will be wrong.
Yeah, pretty much.
Maybe. I believe it.
And if you're expecting not to expect anything, then that's going to be wrong too.
I believe in Santa.
I don't. Santa's an idiot.
I believed in Santa, and then I murdered him.
So you're the reason there was blood on my gifts.
I do believe in Black Santa, though.
You're just lucky I even brought him to your house after he was dead.
I know, I was very surprised in that, and
Especially considering I didn't know you at the time.
yeah, it was weird, but kind of
The
interesting.
time bomb failed, though.
Yeah, the time bomb kind of did fail, but it wasn't like a regular old time bomb
It
where it
turned
just
into me.
explodes.
That's what
the,
happened.
The time bomb actually sent him through time.
No, I was trying to kill you, Danny.
Oh,
One
why'd
of
you?
your gifts were a time bomb. You thought it was an alarm clock.
Why would you try to kill me?
I didn't know you at the time. I thought it'd be fun.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's because he's Aku and you're the foolish samurai warrior wielding a magical samurai warrior. We did this bit last time.
You can fly? No, jump good.
That's what happened in the Afro Samurai versus Samurai Jack. Afro Samurai said, "Ooh, you jump good," and Samurai Jack was like, "Thanks."
I've seen those comics where like Samurai Jack and Johnny Bravo are like good buds, and I'm like, I never thought that would be a thing, but the internet makes everything a thing.
That's because Johnny
Rule
Bravo's
34.
legitimately a good person.
He's
kind of-
wasn't Rule 34, but I guess if you want to make it Rule 34, you can.
You said anything exists on the internet.
Yeah.
Rule 34 is evidence of that.
What's Rule
Yeah.
35?
I'm wondering what Rule 33 is.
What are rules 1 through 33? Rule 1, you're on the internet. Rule 2,
Rule number 2.
there are websites on the internet.
Rule number 3. There are perverts on the internet.
Rule number 4. I'm a coming.
Rule-
With a you.
Yeah. You spell I'm weird.
Rule number 5. It's better than rule number 6.
Rule number 6.
7. Rule number 6 sucks.
Rule number 8, you're a dick.
Rule number 9, I eat dick.
Rule number 10,
Wait,
I
that's-
knew that.
I thought that was rule 34.
No, rule 34 is if it exists, there's porn of it.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, I thought eating dick would be much more conducive to being a part
I
of that.
demonetized.
Oh, word!
Honestly, we've sworn so much on the previous 2 episodes of this podcast that it doesn't surprise me.
I haven't. Talk for yourself, you potty mouth.
I have a potty mouth. That's just how I normally talk, unless I'm around certain relatives, and then I freaking don't, which those certain relatives will not listen to our podcast.
Are you sure?
I mean,
I'm pretty sure. I mean, if they did, they would probably be calling me up and blaming my mother for it, because that's what most of my relatives would probably do.
they say, God dang it. Danny's talking with the big old bad mouth again.
Flip you.
Yeah.
This is the first AMD PC I've ever dealt with.
Oh, really?
On the internals. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I imagine it wasn't too difficult for you just to
Oh no,
pick
it's
up
not
at all.
really all that different.
Yeah.
The main difference is just the mounting for the CPU. That's really all it is.
I
Okay.
melt that.
Are you quoting my shirt?
Yes,
Okay.
I am quoting.
Anyways, we're at 56-minute mark. You just want
I don't know. What's everyone been up to lately?
to
Besides
Easton?
dreaming weird.
I'm waiting for the audience to respond.
Well, the audience really can't. That's something we have to do
No,
ourselves.
I'm gonna wait for the audience to respond.
I mean, you can. That may be a while. And I know you're stubborn, but that's going to take a
And
really
I
long time.
insist on no one responding before me except for the audience.
All right,
On that note,
Sean, what have you been up to lately?
thank you.
I messed up my words.
Oh, God.
Sean, what have you been up to lately?
I demand that he wait until I respond.
You're going to be disappointed.
And we're the hosts.
Yeah, this is our podcast. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Easton.
And you guys should respect the guests. Sad face.
We do.
I mean, yeah, I do have a high respect for you, buddy.
My respect
there's
level
a
is
mistake there.
110%.
There's a mistake in a lot of things in this world. However, because mistakes are there, doesn't mean they're bad.
It's a happy accident.
I'm a mistake.
It's a happy accident. See, Danny's a happy accident.
Actually, I wasn't an accident. I was pretty planned.
I don't know what the hell I was.
I
don't
mean,
even know what I am now.
you are the middle child, so
Yeah, I was the younger middle child, oddly enough.
Kiava's
So-
cool.
Yeah, Kiav was super cool.
Yeah.
I look up to him. He's a hero.
I think I've seen him twice now, but
He got
He's
tattoos
awesome.
and muscles and dreadlocks.
He's my hero.
My hero is Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds, I don't know if I could call him a personal
Nah.
hero, but like I like
he's
him.
your hero. But is he gonna take pollution down to 0?
He's very
down to 0.
he's very environmentally conscious.
Yeah.
Captain Sparkles, he's
It's a hero.
Gonna take
pollution down to 0.
Gonna research all the
Scooby-Dooby.
Thumbcraft.
All of
And-
Thumbcraft. And what? What is he gonna do? I don't know this song. You're gonna have to fill in the rest, Easton.
I'm waiting for you to stop talking.
Mm?
And
Mm?
now I forget.
Dun,
Sean-
dun, 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 dun,
I know it's something about the taint.
Something about the taint?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So, Danny, what have you been up to?
Work. Recently beat a level on Crash Bandicoot. With the Insane Trilogy, but it's the first game on there. It was once I figured out like the patterns in it, it was like really good. It just took me a while because it's been forever since I played Crash Bandicoot. But I love it. I really like it. It's a good game.
On a scale of magma to lava, how much do you love it?
Magma to lava.
Lava.
Ooh.
You
Magma.
lava it.
I love it.
I love it very much.
Plus, it was like one of those games I grew up playing besides Sonic 2. So yeah, but yeah, I've just been playing video games. Been watching YouTube. Haven't really watched like a lot of stuff lately. And music-wise, just been listening to like same old stuff, old school rock and roll, stuff like that. Yeah, I've just had a very work-filled life this past week. What about you, Sean?
I'm not gonna lie, my latest weekend anyway, has been pretty work-filled. I remember working Friday. Oh, you've murdered possibly cells on my knee. Less than likely. But, yeah, I worked freaking Friday through Monday this past weekend.
Yeah.
I know Friday through Monday isn't entirely a weekend. It's more than a weekend. But still, I consider that whole period of time to be a weekend.
Yeah.
Most people do consider Friday to be partially a part of the weekend, but
Yeah.
not completely. It's just the later half of Friday that tends to be considered.
Yeah, because that's when you're out of school, off work most of the time, if you're not a third or second shift worker.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello. Other than work, oh god, not really much in the music area. No, just the same few things.
Yeah.
Still a lot of video game music, of course.
Ninja Sex Party did release a new song, a new music video.
They did. What was
Courtship
it?
of the Mermaid.
I was about to say Mermaid Romance.
I mean, it's the same thing. It's pretty funny. Go watch it. Not sponsored by Ninja Sex Party.
You know, let's have a Ninja Sex Party right here.
Although if they want to sponsor us, that'd be totally cool.
That would.
I would love
hands
to
down.
just meet them. In all honesty, them and like the whole like crew of the Game Grumps and stuff. I just want to meet them.
If Danny gave me a lock of his hair, I would probably frame it.
If
Hey,
Danny
quick, give him a lock of your hair.
Oh wait, different Danny.
Okay.
Sorry.
snip
That's-
here
Wow, very very nice of you, Danny.
place.
Okay. And framed.
Danny, he framed you.
Yeah.
How dare you!
I took your DNA and made myself a clone of you.
Hi, I'm Danny. Oh god, he's disgusting! Why does his arm look like that? I'm in incredible pain. Why does he sound so chill with everything? I am Danny.
Dad.
Stupid clones.
Let's
But-
see. Other than that,
Speaking of clones, have you guys seen Purgatoni?
No.
you showed me a
Episode
bit of it.
3.
Have you seen Purgatoni Pizza? Oh!
You showed me a bit of it. It's just this office worker in purgatory.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Right.
funny.
Episode 3 is about clones.
That's interesting, actually. I might have to watch
It
this.
is hilarious. It's by Cyanide and Happiness.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Not sponsored.
Not
As
If they
sponsored
wanna
by-
sponsor us, that'd be totally cool.
Actually, yeah, that'd be cool if a lot of people would want to sponsor us. That'd be cool if we could actually, like, get this podcast, like,
Listen,
famous enough for sponsors and such like that to where we can make money, make a living off of it. But for now, we're just kind of just doing it for fun. It's just
podcasts
our...
are fun.
Yeah, podcasts are fun. And I know a lot of them have, like, structured content of what they actually talk about. But, you know, not us. We just talk about whatever and just be goofs, except for, like...
We let it run for an hour and 5 minutes and see where it goes.
Honestly, yeah. And with that, any closing statements?
I don't know. Easton, what are you up to? Or are you still waiting for the audience to respond?
I'm still waiting for the audience to respond.
I don't
Okay,
know if
well...
that's
What I'm
gonna-
up to.
I don't know if that's going to happen before the end of this.
All right, well, while he
Quick,
waits... Sean-
guys, respond in the comments before the video's posted.
That
They can't.
was their response. Their collective response.
Their collective response. This is...
Actually, I'm pretty sure if we do get any responses on this one, the response is, this guy's a fucking idiot.
Wait, which one?
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah, we're goofs, but that's our lives. So, Sean?
I'm going to finish packing.
Yeah. I'm going to miss you when you go to Florida. Me and Easton will have to do an episode of the podcast while you're gone.
It's going to be weird listening to a podcast that I was supposed to host without me in it.
But they'll have me.
That's the good thing.
I'm the other half of the Chill and Chat podcast.
Are you?
I'm pretty sure I might be...
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Really?
it's the Chill and Chat podcast with the hosts Sean and Danny.
I hate to
Thanks
be
for
like...
telling me.
You're welcome, Isan.
I really hate to be the whole, oh, I was the one who came up with it, but like...
You did come up with this idea.
I literally called you on a whim and was like, "Hey, Danny, let's make a podcast."
And I was like, "Hell's yeah!"
That's how this happened, folks.
Pretty much, yeah. Sean came up with the idea, and I'm so happy. This has been actually really fun, and we're on episode 3 right now, so this is pretty cool.
Episode 3, gotta
I'm
go
on
pee.
episode 4.
You could be, yeah.
Yeah, you will
That's
be.
right.
It's so hard that I'm watching the future episodes before they're made.
Yeah, Easton is a time traveler.
Yeah. Freaking time traveling piece. So
And the lottery winning numbers are